and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. Okay, part 2. Last time we talked about 2 things to focus on to keep your employees engaged: meaning and compensation. Then we ran out of time. We have 3 more things to cover, so let's get to it. The third incentive, if you want to call it that, is mastery. I operate under the assumption that people want to grow and improve. Not everybody, of course, cares about that, and usually those who don't are problematic employees in other areas. But the already motivated worker wants opportunities to improve in his craft, grow in the company, and learn transferable skills. Some managers think it's risky to invest in people's competence because the employees you trained will take the training you invested in elsewhere. Sure, that might happen, but the trade-off is worse. If a business owner doesn't provide mastery opportunities for his employees, then the only people that will stick around are those who don't care about growth and improvement. That approach to work is not contained within their own performance. It affects the performance of your entire company. Complacent employees are not helpful. You want to attract people who care about growth because they will help pull the entire company. That's as far as pragmatics go. Principally, your employees are people created in God's image, with a directive from their maker to be productive. Limiting your employees' ability to grow their skill is putting a stumbling block in their way of obedience. If you treat your employees the way you want to be treated, you'll create opportunities for mastery. Do you have a way for your people to grow in their skills? An opportunity to advance in their competence and master their area of responsibility is an important factor in a person's career, and you'll keep them engaged in the process. The fourth thing to consider is autonomy. Just as with mastery, I assume people want to be treated like adults. Yes, not all people act that way, and again, that goes to show if the person should even work for you. If your employee won't be productive without your micromanaging, he probably shouldn't be your employee. I want people who are interested and able to be self-managing, who want as much autonomy in their work as is possible. Yes, your business needs systems that employees ought to follow. They can't wing it at their jobs. That's not what autonomy is. But within the boundaries of a necessary and effective process, you don't want to be breathing down everybody's backs. You want to let people do their jobs, keep them accountable, and give them autonomy. And last, it's not good for man to be alone. No, I'm not about to suggest you provide spouses for your employees, but I will say that an environment of camaraderie is the final point of employee engagement. It sucks going at something all alone, no matter what kind of introvert a person claims to be. They might be quiet and awkward, but lonesomeness does not suit anyone. Working on a team and building mutual wins keeps people engaged at their jobs. Can you provide opportunity for comradeship? This usually revolves around shared objectives, goals, and a shared culture, which rounds us back to the first point about meaning. A shared sense of doing meaningful work together keeps all of us engaged at what we do. So, the 5 points are meaning, compensation, mastery, autonomy, and camaraderie. 2 final points for me to make regarding employee engagement before I wrap things up. 1. The 5 points are not in order of general importance, but they should be ordered case by case depending on who you're dealing with. Different people value things differently. Some employees will care more about some things than others. Part of your job is to know what interests your people and align incentives with their interests. Know your people's triggers and give them what they want. And 2, keeping employees engaged is not about motivating employees. I don't believe you can effectively motivate anybody, but you can attract already motivated people and do your best not to demotivate them. So, know your people and keep these 5 levers at your disposal to work with them as they work with you. Building win-win opportunities is what employee engagement is about.